What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Go back on another reaction video. I was literally gonna, I'm reacting to this right after I reacted to the can video. Like literally, I just got the notification about this MrBeast video. I was just about to go to sleep, then I seen this 7 days stranded at sea. I would never in my life do this. I don't know how to swim anyways. But even if I did know how to swim, I wouldn't do it. So let's get to this reaction video.
We are now stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean. And
no! But
there goes our boat. We
on
are
a
now
raft
for 7 days. How much longer? 7 days.
Hey, y'all see the video compilations of Flight every time you see Chris? He's like, he looks at the camera like. But hey, I'm not gonna say nothing. No comment on this. I'm gonna just keep it moving. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about watch this 7 days straight at sea.
Frick! This raft is literally countless miles from the nearest civilization. And whether we like it or not, my 4 friends and I are stuck on this raft. And it's not gonna be easy. This is brutal. We're all at rock bottom now. This challenge went from fun to a literal nightmare very fast. Bro, look how far away the boat is.
I would have been crying.
I can't even see it anymore.
So step 1. We're gonna get sunburned.
They got our radios.
And I had survival specialists equip this raft with tons of wood, rope, and everything else we would need to build ourselves a shelter. Boys, we need to get started. We are running out of light.
I got this side. Ah, my finger.
Now we set these up like a teepee.
We picked the worst day to start. As you can tell by the clouds, it's literally about the storm. Ah! So, first thing we want to do is set up some structure to cover us. Also, since we're on this slab of wood for the next 7 days, we need a place to hide from the sun so we don't get sunburned. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. Speaking of birds, while we were building,
never get sunburned.
Oh, the bird! It's coming right at us! Oh my god!
Yo! Oh my god, it's a bird!
Yo.
All my life, I would have been
We should
scared.
name him.
What's his name?
Brian.
All my life, I would have been scared.
Brian. What if you went and caught some fish? I know. He's looking at me. He understands.
Jimmy, just say the word.
Put the knife
What
away.
if he got
Okay, I'll put the
aggressive,
knife
right? Where you gonna go?
And the hatchet.
Nowhere. You gotta fight.
Brian, that was a joke.
Forget the bird. We gotta build a shelter.
And while Brian watched, we worked on our first shelter for the rest of the day. Except for my friend Tariq, who spent the entire day getting cool drone shots. And I'm not even mad about it. Inside this crate is the food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days.
Oh my gosh.
And
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, they gotta have a radio. If they do have a radio, and I was on that raft, I'd be like, come pick me up. Not even 2 hours, 10 minutes onto being in that thing, I would have regretted it immediately. Nobody in their life would better not ask me to do something like this, bro.
in these 2 barrels is our entire water supply for all 5 of us.
How does it taste?
Very hot.
Oh no.
There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and that crate has the word sleep on it. Hopefully the survival guides gave us something soft. Why are they wet?
Things do get wet on a boat.
Yeah. I'm ready for bed. I want to go to sleep.
All right, this is night 1, and Brian is just yawning.
This is miserable. This is all the coverage
I
we
wouldn't
have.
have been able to go to
I
sleep.
didn't realize what I was signing up for. It's hot. This thing will not stop swaying, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people.
Hey, sweaty men.
If you guys smell this
Yeah.
bad on day 1, what are you gonna smell like on day 7?
Oh, gosh.
They don't have no shower. They don't have. No, I would have been done. I would have been done. I wouldn't even know.
Our first night of sleep
I would have
was
blocked somebody
really
for
rough.
even asking me to do
Sleeping
something
is
like this.
impossible. These waves are just making me miserable. And to make matters worse, our best friend Brian ended up leaving us that morning.
Brian!
Brian! But regardless, today's objective is to build ourselves a permanent weatherproof shelter.
How do we turn that into a livable structure?
There's definitely something here.
Luckily, I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house. How we built the house, I'm not quite sure, but they said this is enough to build a house. But ironically, right as we got started,
Oh no, it's raining! There's throwing!
Jimmy, get my shark pillow!
This is miserable! This is bad.
Jesus Christ, you're not doing the right thing, Nolan. Listen with your ear. Why do you yell so much? Because you don't listen. I want to hit Nolan.
It just rained.
Shut up.
At least we don't have to shower.
Yeah.
This is so bad. And we still have over 6 days left.
Where do we go poop?
Oh, we have to build the pooper.
What?
We have to build everything that's here. We have to build the toilet, build our shelter, the fire, everything.
The moment the rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter.
We're tearing this down in the name of something better.
5-minute break for Chris.
I also need a break. I'm seasick. I'm out of it.
You gotta pick this up. I can't pick it up anymore.
I feel like you're doing all the work, but we got 2 other goofs just laying down.
I'm miserable.
We built one wall.
Yeah, we built one wall.
All together. All of us.
Regardless of being seasick, it was gonna take all of us if we wanted to finish this.
Now you guys bring it forward.
There we go.
Let's go.
How many YouTubers does it take to build a little structure?
What? Did we Is that a whale? I think that's a whale.
That's insane. Sick.
Oh my gosh.
That is unreal.
There are actually whales.
This experience just keeps getting better. Shelter.
No. Looks
water,
like it's getting
not
worse.
being near Nolan. I'm never gonna take that for granted again.
Probably would have been really useful to build the ladder first. Got a ladder now. I literally just built this 4 minutes ago.
He look like he
After
doing all the work.
hours of building, we were finally getting somewhere.
I'm getting cold,
I
y'all.
severely regret
Time
making
to
this
get
a
cozy.
7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back and
Oh,
forth.
was the other
a
50?
7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour.
50 hours in solitary confinement, maximum security prison. Arctica buried alive. 50 hours buried alive? That is cap. No way he did that. I'd definitely rather be in a prison than any other thing he did. Solitary confinement, that's miserable. And Arctica, that's doable. That's doable too. You just got to be completely warm and you'll be fine. No
Our challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back.
Get a
and forth.
superheated
It's freaking
building,
miserable.
you know what I'm saying?
And
Get it.
finally,
Like,
just
3
as the
heaters.
sun was going down,
Camp
No.
is now organized.
You'll be straight.
Night 2. My bed is still broken, but I'm gonna get some sleep
Hey,
tonight.
all of that was better than
gonna hit the bed.
being at sea, though. Most definitely.
Just go back to bed. I'm just walking.
7 days at sea.
I feel bad now.
I'd rather be on naked and
the most
afraid.
tired I've ever been in my entire life.
Oh, that's tough. Would you rather be on 7 days at sea or naked and afraid?
It's now day 3, and somehow
Straight
our
booty
building didn't
naked.
fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
Noises
out.
that this structure made while I was sleeping last
Animals,
night
lines,
filled
and
me
all
with
types of
nightmares.
stuff.
it's day 3 and we've really started to get into a rhythm. Our morning routine consisted of peeing in the corner,
Bro, who vlogs in the pee corner?
I'm not moving.
eating our breakfast,
Surviving on Feastables. What's all you need?
and drinking hot barrel water.
And they breath stinks. Oh my gosh, I
About
do.
36 hours in, and we're almost halfway through.
Mustiness.
Is that slow or fast?
Balls stink. Your breath
We're gonna
stinks.
run out on day 6.
Running low on
You ain't
water
got
and
nothing
food
to
gave
wash
me
your
an
hair
idea.
with.
Kind of curious to see what's under the boat. Dude, there's so many fish below us.
So we decided to try to catch some dinner, but we weren't very good at it.
Why does this take so long?
Not
I just want something to put in my stomach.
Brian!
Ryan, help us catch fish!
Brian!
Turns out fishing is a lot harder than YouTube. After hours, we caught absolutely nothing. Why can't we catch anything?
Oh, I give up.
We were tired, dehydrated, and hungry, which forced us to dig into our rations.
Let's have ourselves a feast. Yeah! Call it a feast. A bowl. Come on.
In our supplies, we had wood to build a fire and pans to cook with.
You take big stick and make really little sticks. And then make medium sticks. Then use the big sticks at the end. Look at them beans, baby.
I'm so excited. This looks awesome. This is a really bad.
Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days?
Literally.
When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
Hey, I put some love into this one. It's not just canned chili anymore. It's got tomatoes, kidney beans.
You don't have to keep talking. I'm already drooling.
This was our first hot meal in days, but it was also a good chunk of our rations, so we made sure to enjoy it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think the first 2 days were definitely the most miserable. I think we're slowly like losing
Oh,
our minds.
that
and it's
last
actually
day is
becoming
definitely
bearable.
gonna
I
be
still
the
haven't
worst
gone
day.
to the
For the
bathroom.
simple
That's my
fact,
biggest
you
concern, yeah.
ain't never gonna want to go home just as bad. Oh, nah. Look at that pitch black. Man, ain't, oh, man, nah.
I'm struggling to sleep. This raft is just rocking like crazy. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of miserable. Hopefully tomorrow's better.
I'll be depressed.
None of us managed to get
I
any
don't
sleep.
get
We lost
depressed.
the back of our fort last night. The house needs some repairs.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft this morning. Nolan's a little upset. He broke his bed.
Oh my God!
Nolan is struggling, and he's just in his feels right now.
It'll be okay.
You probably would have quit the channel if I did that.
This is easily the worst. Oh, there's thunder. I swear if it starts raining again.
Thunder.
I can't take that.
And to
Give
make
me the
matters
radio.
worse, we
I know they gotta
dropped
have
our
a
ladle
radio.
in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
Fast forward to when we run out of water.
Because of the contamination, a third of our water was no longer safe to drink. For whatever reason, the more I suffer, the more you guys watch. A third of our
Never drinking out of.
Since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically dropped our ladle in the drinking water.
Oh, I can't take that.
And to make matters worse, we accidentally dropped our ladle in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
Fast forward to when we run out of water.
Because of the contamination, a third of our water was no longer safe to drink. For whatever reason, the more I suffer, the more
So
you guys
technically-
watch. Some of our most popular videos are when I
that
buried
thing
myself
is
alive,
contaminated
spent
too.
time in solitary confinement. So I hope you're happy. I'm suffering again. It's not easy surviving on a raft, but after 4 long days,
Laser's finally pooping. You play a celebratory song.
Laser beam is
pooping. See how all those clouds over there are dark? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna pour down on us tonight. Tonight's gonna suck.
we didn't know it yet, but the biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we saw it approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
Tariq is fixing his side of the fort, and Chris is fixing the roof.
And I'm now the cameraman for some reason.
There's a storm of ruin!
And while
Making
they're
jokes
preparing
now,
the
you're
shelter
gonna
for
be
the storm, I'm
miserable.
gonna tell you guys about Shopify, because it might literally storm until the end of the challenge.
This is gonna be a bit rocky.
Shopify is a platform that makes it easy for anyone to start.
To nails, to crates, to zero tarps covering this structure, I am worried about it.
100% of what I sell online, from merch to Feastables,
Out of nails!
It's really hard to work around the wind, guys.
Stop yelling and do things!
Shopify even has a new
Rap can be hard, so can entrepreneurship. And that's why it's miserable. Go to Shopify.com. I'm soaking wet. Maybe you can start helping us, Jimmy. I was paid for the rap.
The storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
This really puts the helter in shelter, eh? Ah! Oh no! Dude! Oh,
Are you kidding me? It's leaking!
oh no.
This shelter is the opposite of waterproof.
This is brutal.
What do? We have 3 more nights in
Next 3
Nolan.
days, by the way.
this. There's water everywhere. It's useless. This does nothing.
This is the most insane night yet. We are struggling right now.
Is this safe anymore? We would have just filmed this in a studio. But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
Oh, we're gonna die. We're getting just destroyed. Oh, I'm getting hit.
There's
Bro,
a hole that is
So
completely
you telling me
opened up over my
before
bed.
this,
I can't do this. I can't
before
do
you did this, he didn't look up the weather for the
Jimmy,
next
please.
7 days? He would have done this?
All you guys out
Man,
there.
I would have
You
looked up the
all
weather and all
said
types of
yes.
stuff.
This is the worst experience.
I've ever had in my entire life.
Unless he did it, he
Every
purposely wants to be in the rain to make the video dramatic. Which I would, you know, that's
storm was
good.
reaching a
That's good for the
peak
channel.
with
You know what I'm
every
saying?
passing out.
The views.
We were desperate, so we tried using our beds as literal walls to protect us from the rain.
We're all
It's too
at
late,
rock
you're
bottom
wet
now.
now.
Been raining for a few hours. Stuff's freezing cold. We don't have beds. I'm getting nauseous.
I don't know if we're gonna make it this full 7 days at this point.
It rained nonstop for around 20 hours straight.
Everything is screwed.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked and exhausted, we had to push ourselves to dry off our supplies and rebuild camp.
Our raft is just in shambles. Look at our beds. We're drying them off. This is harder than Antarctica. This is harder than a desert video. I'm just ready to be home.
Desert.
hate this raft. I never want to see it again.
Our entire fire pit is completely drenched. We couldn't start a fire if we wanted to tonight. No dinner.
And to make matters worse,
But I know when they get home, they take them steps into that door. They walk to their room. They see them walls. They look at that big old bed they got, and they just jump and plop down on it. They sleeping like kings, bro. Especially MrBeast with his rich self. No, his bed got to be top tier comfortable.
All of our food was
Probably got like a
completely soaked,
$3,000
meaning only a portion of it
You know
was
what
still
I'm saying?
safe to eat.
Super
We had
expensive
stability,
mattress.
we had food, we had dry beds.
$10,000
And we took it
mattress
for
on top
granted.
of stuff.
We
You know what
cannot
I'm
take
saying?
another night like that. We need to waterproof the shelter.
Just rip that off, tied it here, and then we'll leave the airflow to the side.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, last time we were shivering cold and wanted to die. So would you rather be warm?
Sorry, what is the most expensive mattress? I'm curious now. Yeah, he definitely got one of these. He definitely got one of these. He definitely got like a $10,000 mattress or something. 30,000.
Dry or cold and wet? Put a zip tie here, Nolan. Tie a rope to that. Zip tie there. We can use that to push this up so we get even more room.
I'm thinking, why don't I make a really big clothesline and hang up all our wet stuff? Maybe we'll have dry towels by tomorrow.
I want to die. I'm sunburned, tired, dehydrated, and I say tired.
After fixing
Musty,
camp, we were
dirty,
so
stanky.
exhausted that we spent most of the day sleeping. But at least when we woke up, we were reunited with a familiar friend.
Brian.
After being stuck on a raft for 5 days with these guys,
This really is a nightmare.
I'll admit it, I miss Brian.
Brian, moved on.
You may not have given up on Brian, but Brian gave up on you.
Brian's giving up on us. We have 2 days left,
We're running out of food, our water's contaminated.
and we're all borderline dying.
I'm going crazy.
These last 2 days.
How's
will be
his camera still working?
Whoa, what could go wrong
How long
now?
does
I
his
can
camera
literally
last?
see 500 fish down there. That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, this poop bucket stinks.
I almost had a mental break last night.
I didn't even think about
Wet
that.
the
That's
entire time,
disgusting.
could not sleep. It was
They
one
got
of
a
the worst nights of
dookie.
my life.
Last
Oh,
night,
that's
shivering
nasty.
in the torrential rain in the middle of the deep, dark ocean. You know, we got through it. Now the end of this challenge should not come soon enough.
Making the challenge 7 days was a horrible decision. This is so much harder.
The new reinforced waterproof fortress actually worked. Lennon said it rained last night, did it?
Yeah, at 4 a.m. sprinkled a little
Hey,
bit.
here's the beauty. I didn't even know.
That was the best sleep I've ever gotten.
I actually got a full night's sleep last night.
I can barely even open my eyeballs.
I would say this is the hardest challenge we've ever done. Adding the extra 5 days on the end of a 50-hour challenge definitely makes it harder. The fact that we're just drifting at sea on this hunk of wood, that's pretty impressive.
And while it seemed like the rain was over, we found ourselves encountering a new obstacle.
We've gone from shivering cold like 2 nights ago to it being scorching hot, unbelievably hot.
I'm about to jump in the water because I'm getting too hot.
We're gonna go swimming.
I hope Nolan can swim.
And while they cooled off in their own way, we got creative with ours.
Yes, bad. Cold air. I feel amazing. Air.
A jellyfish hit me.
No.
Why does the ocean hate us?
I knew it was a great idea not to go swimming.
Are you okay?
Oh, my leg. Oh,
I found the sweet spot. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
yeah, I got a little welts and some red lines.
For the majority of the day, it was so hot. We literally couldn't walk
That's
on the
what you
deck.
get
I'm
swimming in the
I
middle of the
don't
ocean.
want to be alive because
Yeah.
I'm hot.
It's very
But
hot.
as the sun went down, we were optimistic about reaching the finish line.
We have less than 24 hours left in the challenge.
This has genuinely been the hardest challenge video I've ever been a part of.
Honestly, this whole experience has made me appreciate all the things we take for granted in life, like your shower, your food,
I miss food.
a working toilet. I never want to poo in a bucket again.
I say we celebrate making it this far with the Feastable Bar.
What did they
available
wipe
in every
with?
Walmart, Target,
they
7-Eleven,
had that,
Albertsons, in America.
toilet
For
tissue.
2023, if you're still buying Hershey's, it's kind of lame.
Hershey's for the boomers.
Oh, Jimmy. Why is my chair
What is
just
happening? Jimmy, I'm starting to think you ate all the food.
broke? Yeah, I guess I'll just continue the time lapse with the broken chair, I guess.
This is our final night sleeping together, everybody.
Ooh, I'm so glad to sleep alone.
I'm gonna miss sleeping by your side.
100%. I would not rather sleep next to any other man.
And with that, I'm going to bed.
After an amazing night's sleep, we were visited by a familiar face.
Brian brought his family to say goodbye to us on the last day. Thank you, Brian. That meant a lot.
It's almost like we were family to Brian.
We were.
He kept us safe during the night we had the least shelter.
Maybe he's just a pea-brain bird.
Shut up. Nolan, off the raft.
I wish.
That was emotional.
Everything's gone full circle. We had so many crazy memories on this raft.
Yep, and I think my best memory is gonna be leaving.
Same.
We spent over 150 hours on this floating piece of wood. And even though it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done, the boys and I still had some good times.
Where's this boat?
Where's the boat?
In the boat!
Then finally, the end was literally in sight.
The boat is coming! Alert the ship of our location.
Signaling the boat!
Why is it moving so abnormally slow?
Oh my God!
I'm getting off this route.
The first 10,000 people to go to the Shop app will get a free box of Feastables. Click the link in the description to download the Shop app right now.
Oh, we have to build the pooper.
I'll tell you, I
We have
would
to
have
build
been
everything
in the
that's here.
worst,
We have to build the toilet,
terrible
build our shelter,
mood
the
of my
fire,
life
everything.
being on
The
this
moment the
boat.
rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter.
We're tearing this down in the name of something better.
Where's this boat?
Where's the boat?
In the boat!
Then finally, the end was literally in sight.
The boat is coming!
Hours on this floating piece of wood. And even though it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done, the boys and I
I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you do. This is crazy. Let's see what the comments say. Probably your hardest challenge yet. Dedication. Never in my life would I ever do something like this. I don't care if I had 170 million subscribers. I wouldn't do something like this. But you know what? I respect it. I respect the grind for real. You know what I'm saying? I respect the grind for real. But no, just no. Like I said, if you enjoyed this reaction video, make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna officially take my nap now, and I'm out. Peace. Do not do something like this. Y'all not built for this. Y'all not built for this, bro.